Alright, we're back with a little update on the X95. I said I'd do some more on this as time went along, and had by far the biggest concern with this rifle right now on the interwebs seems to be the accuracy. So I thought I'd go ahead and give an update since I already did an initial accuracy video on it. I'll link that in the description below if you haven't seen that yet. But we had a low magnification scope, and I was still trying to get used to the rifle. So we've had more time with the rifle now, and we have a little different optics setup we're trying out today, which is a primary arms 5-power prism ACSS scope and offset micro dot, primary arms micro dot, offset at 45 degree. Neat little setup. Figured I'd go ahead, and I had those lying around, so I figured, well, why not give that a try. While I was out here, I said, well, since I'm running a 5-power optic, let's see if I can get any better groupings than I did last time, which I was actually okay with the shot groupings I had last time. Like I said, the rifle's service rifle accurate, but let's see if we could tighten anything up. So what we have is two different types of ammo we're using. It was 75 grain Spear Gold Dot and 77 grain Freedom munitions. And so we had a 5-shot group here with the Gold Dot, 1.85 MOA. So 5 shots in a 1.85, 75 grain Gold Dot. Another 5-shot group at 2 MOA. And I went ahead and kind of measured this out and overlaid the previous 5-shot group with this one to see what it would have came out to be as a 10-shot group, and it came out at 2.8 MOA. All right. And then we did fire a 5-shot group, or I'm sorry, a 10-shot group with the Gold Dot. And our first 5 rounds went into 2 MOA, and then unfortunately, 2 of these are probably my fault. They didn't feel like they broke clean. I kind of the trigger on this is not match grade. It's serviceable, but it's not a match trigger. And yeah, this was probably my fault. But anyway, 3.25 MOA, 10 shots. Probably would have been under 3 MOA had I not screwed up on 2 of the shots. But nonetheless, looks like we're right around the 3 MOA range with the Spear Gold Dot, give or take a little bit. For 10-shot groups or 5-shot groups, it looks like we can fairly consistently come under, easily under 3 MOA and down to the low 2s. So, all right. And our Freedom munitions, 77 grain remanufactured bolt-tail hollow point, 5-shot group here at 2.75 MOA. And then we just went ahead and just did a 10-shot group, and we ended up with 2.35 MOA. And I will say, this 10-shot group, by far, every shot broke clean. They felt this was the best feeling as far as calling shots. Was this 10-shot group here, and it kind of shows. We came in at 2.35 MOA, so it certainly looks like we're capable of holding under the 3 MOA range with this rifle now, with the higher magnification scope and getting used to it. But I would still probably rate it right at about 3 MOA for true accuracy if we're talking about 10-shot groups. I really do prefer to do 10-shot groups, guys. I really don't think 5-shot groups give you the full story. As you can see here, I mean, we got 1.85 and then 2 MOA, but then if we overlaid them, we ended up with 2.8 MOA. But if I just post these as 5-shot groups, we'll say, hey, this is a 2 MOA gun right on the nose. I don't really like I said, I prefer the 10-shot groups. I think it tells you a lot more about your rifle. The more rounds you can group in there, the more you'll see the actual dispersion of the rifle, the more data points you have. So at any rate, it does look like our accuracy improved by upping the magnification and just getting used to the rifle. The rifle certainly, in my opinion anyway, is accurate enough to do what it needs to do. As I said, if you hadn't seen the video before, I'll link it in the description down below so you can check that out. And I'll try to do some more videos on the X95 in the future as I get even more time with the rifle, trying different optics, setups, and all that. I will say for most normal use, I normally just run an aim point on this, but I did want to try just some different setups since I have QD mounts and whatnot for different application. I do like what this rifle's bringing to the table so far, so I would like to do some more videos in it in the future, maybe showing some pros and some cons that I found so far, but we'll probably wait for the summer to wind down a little bit before we kind of get out there and do that. So, like, subscribe, comment, guys. Stay tuned to the channel for more, and we'll see you next time.